Okay, so I want to show you another wallpaper repair. I did the one in the kitchen. Now the customer changed his window design, so consequently new penetrations in the wallpaper. So he asked me to do him a favor and to repair the wallpaper where the old brackets were, because he was going to use the brackets and then he decided not to. Anyway, let's see now. Here's what I did. Okay, so I took the piece of wallpaper, right? This is 3 times greater than the repair itself, okay, you see? So this was the existing wallpaper, and then I took the roll of paper, put it up against the wall, and I found my pattern as if I were hanging a new sheet of paper. That's important because you want to cut a piece of that out. And you want to cut it bigger than what you need. And so I wet it because it has a backing on it that makes the wallpaper get soft, and you can bend it and it stretches it a bit. It doesn't stretch it, it makes it expand. So now check it out. See that? That's my old wallpaper under there. That's with the damage. It has a penetration in it the customer doesn't want. So now I told the customer, I said, you know, the wallpaper may not match up. He said, that's all right. But as you saw in the kitchen, it matched up perfectly. But you always have to tell the people it may not match up, because if they're expecting perfection, no, you have to charge more and rip down the whole thing. It's like touching up paint. If you're trying to touch up paint with a brush somewhere like eye level or down to your knees, you're going to see it, especially if it's in a well-lighted room. There's no such thing as touching up. Touching up. Every touch-up you can see, you're adding a layer of paint to, the surface. And so same thing with any touching up, any repair. You're going to notice it, but you hide it to the best of your ability. Now check this out. Okay, so I have it on here with a very tacky glue, okay? Nothing is cut yet. What I'm going to do now, and this is very pigmented wallpaper, if you rub it too much, guess what happens? The color comes off. You got to be really careful. If you use gloves on your hands, it'll take the color right off. If you rub it too much with a rag, take the color right off. Okay? So, I'm going to take a knife. I'm going to cut it right down here, perfect square. I'm going to double cut it. And what I'm going to do is create a new panel of wallpaper, just as if I were hanging a new sheet of wallpaper. I'm creating new seams. So it simulates hanging a new sheet of paper. It's just that I'm making the seams. And so I'm going to cut this patch. This is a patch. I cut it more than what I need, so I'm going to cut it 2 inches from each edge to give it a nice, so I can work with it. Now, I can't show you because I'm alone, but I'm going to take a sharp knife and I'm going to slice it down. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to press hard because I'm penetrating the damaged wallpaper, and I'll show you the results. So this is part 1 of the second wallpaper repair. See you on part 2.